Hi. Welcome back to FINEFit. We haven't been doing this since last year, but it is making a comeback with a few little changes. The basic change that we're doing is that I'm not going to go through the running order with you step by step, but instead I'm going to tell you what the 5 interval nitro exercises are, and then you can proceed, of course, with the stopwatch. And again, the first exercise is 30 seconds long, the second is a minute, then 30, then minute, then 30, with equal amount of time of rest between each one. If you go to the description of this video, it will have the written out version of how this works, so be sure to check that out if I'm confusing you a little bit. Also, of course, make sure everything is warmed up. So you want hips, you especially want your shoulders, your legs, and of course the joints before you begin. So now, let's get at what this week's 5 interval nitro exercises are going to be. All right, exercise number 1 is mini chopper crunches. So you remember how choppers work? Inside hand, ba-dum, ba-dum, outside hand comes up above, hips come in front. From here, you're going to crunch like this, but for the minis, what I want is mini crunches. If you need to take a break, come back down and do it again. These are difficult, so according to your strength, to how much you mini crunch this before coming down and taking a break. All right, so that one is the 30 seconds. So 15 seconds on one side, ba-dum, ba-dum, and then 15 seconds on the other side. So be sure to watch that stopwatch for that part. The second exercise, we are getting on the floor, and we're doing a floor hip lift, and then pike and back into a chopper. It looks like this. So you're gonna come down, hands up on the pole, legs straight, come up, lift the hips, open legs, tap toes, back up, hips down, come down. So again, ba-dump, da-dump, tap, up, down, down. This one is really gonna work that core for you, and then bringing the legs all the way back to the tap, or as far as you can make it go, is definitely gonna work on your hamstring flexibility and thus make your choppers more secure and more balanced. So, very good one. Exercise number 3 is fan kick circles. So we have the classic fan kick. It's like the chopper, ba-dump, ba-dump, ba-dump. Hips in front, inside leg goes out to the side, up and around and turn. That's the typical. This one, we're gonna do circles. So instead, you're gonna get into it, up, down, and keep going in the same direction for 15 seconds. After that, you're going to quickly switch and do it on the other side. So remember, the mini choppers were for 30 seconds. The floor one is for a minute, and this is 30 seconds. Now, exercise number 4. This is going to work some glutes. So what we're gonna do is heel to the front and squat, and then toe to the back and squat. So, ba-dump, ba-dump, switch, ba-dump, ba-dump. All right? Now, if these are hard, the beauty is you have a pole to help your legs by pulling you up. You can do this alternately, like I was doing, or you can do 30 seconds on one side and then 30 seconds on the other side. Now, our final exercise is shoulder mounts, flat foot, up to the tiptoes. So if you remember shoulder mounts, you're going to stand with your back to the pole. You're going to pick a side of the spine for the pole to rest against. So I've picked this side. So this hand comes up, the other hand comes up above, and my head can tilt back here. This is the classic shoulder mount. Now what I want you to do is flat foot here. I want you to pull. So remember with the shoulder mount, you're taking the pole and you're trying to throw it away. So from here, you're gonna pull up and get to the tiptoes. Come back down. Again, pull up, get to the tiptoes. Come down. You're gonna do 30 seconds on one side, and then you're gonna switch sides. 30 seconds on the other side. All right? If this is easy for you, then by all means, come up and down. And there is the 5 for you for this week's FINEFit.